Hey everyone, it's me, Andrea, from Andy's Corner, and thank you for joining me today as we read Bildad, who I like to call Bildad's last speech. Yes, it's the last speech of his friends, all the friends that we've heard from thus far. And then we're going to hear Job drop some truth bombs. So, chapter 5, Bildad says, God is powerful and dreadful. He enforces peace in the heavens. Who is able to count his heavenly army? Doesn't his light shine on all the earth? How can a mortal be innocent before God? Can anyone born of a woman be pure? God is more glorious than the moon. He shines brighter than the stars. In comparison, people are maggots. We mortals are mere worms. Now, in theory, that's kind of true. We're not perfect and we're not pure. But we are declared perfect because what Christ did on the cross for us. Because Christ was perfect and he died, we are now declared perfect. And when God looks at us, he doesn't see us, but he sees us through the perfection of Christ. Hold on to that thought. And also, I don't think we're worms. We are not maggots. If we were, then God wouldn't send his son to save us. God wouldn't desire to have a relationship with worms. So friends, don't worry, you are more valuable than worms and maggots. Ew. Then Job has just had it up to here with his friends, and he's starting to be sarcastic. He's saying, how you have helped the powerless, how you have saved the weak, how you have enlightened my stupidity. All of a sudden, I'm so amazing because you guys are just speak so many amazing things. I'm learning so much. What wise advice have you offered? Where have you gotten all these wise sayings? Whose spirit speaks through you? I mean, you must have something because everything you're saying is like gold. He's joking. He's being sarcastic. But then he goes into God's power. He says, God stretches the northern sky over the empty space and hangs the earth on nothing. He created the horizon when he separated the waters. He set the boundary between day and night. Now, this is kind of sounding like the creation story. And it makes me wonder if Job didn't memorize those stories that were passed down from generation to generation through storytelling about creation. That he was like, I love that story. I'm going to put it in here. God is so powerful. He created heaven and earth. He created day and night. By his power, the sea grew calm. This kind of reminds me of Jesus. When Jesus came, he calmed the sea numerous times. Interesting. His spirit made the heavens beautiful. These are just the beginning of all that he does, merely a whisper of his power. Who then can comprehend the thunder of his power? He's saying, like, you guys, God is so powerful. You have no idea how powerful he is. And this same powerful God will hold you to account for all the wise sayings you have said. And this same powerful God will say to you, I'm innocent because I am innocent. Now, what did you learn about God? I learned two things. One, that we are not maggots, that we are not worms, but we are worthy enough that God sent his son to die so that he could have a relationship with us. That's pretty amazing. Two, I also learned that God is so powerful. He's done all these things. He's created the earth that we live on, the oceans, the sky, the sun, the moon, the stars, all these things. And that same God wants a relationship with us. That's amazing. Not only does he want a relationship with us, but he created us so that we could be in relation with him. You guys, I don't know about you, but that makes me want to love him, and that makes me want to serve him and live for him and worship him and obey him. So do the same. God created you for a purpose. That first purpose is to have a relationship with him. And you find purpose in that. That is your identity, to be a child of God. Stop. That's it. Mic drop. Stop the video. Okay? But as we become in relationship with him, as we get to know him more, he will guide us through our lives. And he has given you gifts and talents and skills that only you have. And he wants to use those for his kingdom. And better yet, you get to use those. You use them or you lose them, in theory. So, stay tuned for our next episodes when we hear from Job and we hear from God. All right? Bye. See you later.